Our eyes met, and Nathan seemed to understand the mockery in mine. He sighed again. Alright, I see you're hurt. I'll have the driver take you to the hospital. Lauren's not in a good state, so I need to check on her. We'll talk about this when I get back. Without waiting for my response, he added, although you didn't complete the task, I'll allow you to count this as one forgiveness voucher. With that, he turned and left. Watching his retreating figure, I touched my still bleeding forehead and burst into laughter, but I didn't care anymore, just 2 more times, and once I've repaid my debt, I'll leave. From now on, I won't suffer his mistreatment anymore. It was late at night when the driver sent me home. Nathan hadn't returned, and I didn't bother to ask. The next day, his assistant brought his gift, 2 commercial property deeds. He specifically emphasized that one was compensation for forcing me to lick the cream, and the other was an apology for the egg incident. Expressionless, I labeled the deeds with numbers 96 and 97, then carelessly stuffed them into the safe. The maid beside me smiled fondly. Mr. Nathan really dotes on you, ma'am. He's been giving gifts more and more frequently. I smiled without saying a word. She didn't know that these were just Nathan's compensations after hurting me each time. Looking at the safe full of property deeds, I knew I would be able to leave soon, but before I left, I just wanted to take one camera with me. It contained things I had to destroy. Nathan was very exploratory when it came to intimate matters, and in the heat of the moment, he would sometimes impulsively record our encounters with a camera. In the past, those videos were just marital intimacy, but now, I didn't want them to remain. After all, if the videos were leaked, I would be ruined. However, after searching every corner of the room, I couldn't find that camera. Just as I was about to search again, my agent called, yelling angrily, Sophia, are you crazy? Look at the internet. Your private photos are everywhere. How dare you accompany other sugar daddies behind Nathan's back? If you want to die, don't drag our whole company down with you. In an instant, my mind exploded, only hearing my agent's words, you'd better give me an explanation for the videos online right now, and for Nathan's fury, or we'll haunt you even as ghosts. The call was hung up, and I quickly opened my phone. I saw that the top trending topic was my private video with bold, explosive text. Supermodel Sophia sleeps her way to the top. In it, Nathan's face was blurred, while mine was clearly visible in the center. Flushed with desire, millions of netizens were online hurling abuse, calling me a slut who slept with multiple sugar daddies for resources. A woman who would sleep with anyone. My legs gave way, and I collapsed to the ground, but in the last moment before I lost strength, I was suddenly caught in Nathan's strong embrace. Don't look at those things. It's okay, I'll handle it. Trust me. The comforting words had barely left his ears when he turned, his face cold, and roared at the room full of people. Who did this? Tell me, who did this? Seeing his unprecedented fury, my eyes suddenly stung with tears, but at the same time, Lauren's casual voice came from nearby. Nathan, you mean the videos? I uploaded them. The arm around my waist suddenly tightened. Nathan and I both looked at Lauren. Don't look at me like that. I just happened to see them and thought sister's body was too amazing to be seen by only you, Nathan. So I took the initiative to share them. After all, beautiful things should be enjoyed by everyone, right? In an instant, blood rushed to my head. I got up to slap Lauren, but Nathan steadily caught my hand. Sophia, enough. I was furious and grief-stricken, shouting, but she dashed before I could finish. Nathan glanced at the smug Lauren, then turned back to me with a frown. I'll help you take down the trending topics. Let's end this here. Don't cause trouble for Lauren, okay? You know, after all, she's also. No, Nathan, why should I let it go? She's ruined my reputation. Why should I let it go? I want to sue her for defamation. She must pay the price. I stared at Nathan with bloodshot eyes, refusing to back down even a little. Sophia, you dashed. Nathan took a deep breath, about to persuade me again, but Lauren tugged at Nathan's sleeve, pretending to sob with reddened eyes. Nathan, don't say any more. I know I was wrong. Let sister sue me. I shouldn't have been jealous that she married you. It was my fault. If only I had persisted back then. As she spoke, Lauren's eyes turned red, and she began to cry. Sister, I really know I was wrong. I'll kneel and apologize to you. Please don't make things difficult for Nathan. If it makes you happy, I'll turn myself in right now and help clear your name. At worst, let me be ruined too, but please don't let this ruin your relationship. Seeing Lauren about to kneel before me, Nathan's eyes turned cold again. He said to me in a deep voice, Sophia, Lauren already knows she was wrong. Let it go. Your reputation is already ruined anyway, so why not just quit the industry and enjoy being a rich housewife at home? Isn't that good? I was shocked by his blindness, unable to believe he would still indulge her to this extent. I was about to speak again, but in the next second, I received a hard slap across the face, leaving it stinging. His knuckles were red, his breathing rapid, his eyes filled with unprecedented violence. He threw a disclaimer at me. Be good and sign this. Once the storm blows over, I'll help you make a comeback. But if you dare to report this to the police, don't even think about stepping out of this door again. I won't sign. I gritted my teeth, staring at him, but no matter how much I struggled and refused to sign, Nathan forcibly pressed my handprint onto the disclaimer. As I collapsed to the ground, exhausted, a feeling of helplessness and pain that I had never experienced before swept over my entire body, like thousands of needles piercing my heart. They left, but their casual conversation was like poisonous insects crawling into my ears. Nathan, is sister okay? She's fine. As long as she still wants to make a comeback, she'll listen to me. At worst, I'll count it as one forgiveness voucher. She still has dozens left. She'll behave. No, there aren't any left. There's only one more time, Nathan. I won't be your puppet anymore. After sitting stunned on the ground for a long time, I finally went back to my room and took out my diary. Although everyone says the modeling world isn't much cleaner than the entertainment industry, I really loved this career. Standing on the runway, bathed in spotlights, that competence was where I found my value, but now, it had been utterly destroyed. Perhaps even heaven was telling me it was time to go, to not linger anymore. Tears flowing, I wrote down today's events in the book, ending with the number 98. Every time he hurt me, I would record it in my diary to remind myself not to soften. But Nathan's voice suddenly came from behind. What does 98 mean?